So, pharmacy coffee. This next performer is a last-minute entry in our comedy sweepstakes. Please give it up for Mr. Aaron Bell, everybody. Aaron Bell.
How are you guys doing? God, that was amateur hour right there. Oh my gosh. Gosh, good on for Pete for putting this on. This is dope. Coffee and churros is the happiest I've ever been at a comedy show. Oh my gosh, screw the free drink tickets. This is all I need every single week. This will keep me up all night. Josh, you were talking about like therapists that are like your same age that kind of like fucks with you. You just like ever go on those like interviews at like marketing agencies after college, and then it's just like, oh, a bunch of kids your age and they're trying to sell like knockoff electricity or some shit like that. They're just like way too happy to see you. It's just like, what's that about? I don't know, life's been interesting. Yeah, I like miss when people were ashamed admitting they had COVID. Like everybody's way too quick to admit when they got a positive test. Like I just like messaged my friend from high school, I was like, hey, how are you doing? She's like, I have COVID. And I was like, well, I don't. She said, oh, don't worry, you will. There's a high chance. Is that a challenge or a threat? Like, what do you worry about me getting adult time out? Like, rapid test means quick response, not multiple tests each day. Like, I don't know. I saw someone on Facebook, they were like, yo, I took 10 tests the last 14 days. The first 9 tests were negative. The last test was positive. Now I'm quarantining. #blessed. It's like, bitch, why do you want to be an adult timeout so bad? Like, this shit's not fun. I don't know. One thing I realized, I could never record a police brutality video because my phone doesn't have enough data. Filming cops are for people with iPhones. I have an Android with limited storage. Like, I have to delete apps in order to download new ones. I barely have room for Twitter. Am I really going to make space for black trauma? It might be to record times out after a certain amount of minutes. So when we were to record long enough for anything bad to happen, I'd be pulling up to see the traffic stop, like, hurry up, officer, I got one shot at this. So we could get this done in a minute and 7 would really help me go viral. I don't like Black History Month. Yeah, I don't like Black History Month because it focuses on the accomplishments of black people but not the failures of white people. There should be an entire month dedicated to analyzing the Great Depression. The Great Depression is the only time that you can find images of starving white people that's not in Eastern Europe. Every picture of a white person in the Great Depression looks like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. You know what I'm saying? Is that cloud of dust that just follows him everywhere he goes? The dude was obviously a victim of the Dust Bowl. Like, the Dust Bowl was just Hurricane Katrina for white people. I don't know. I don't know where I want to go right here. I graduated from college like 6 years ago, and during my senior year of college, I commuted from home. Commuting from home was weird. I saved money on room and board, but still heard people having sex across the hall. I had the same college experience, but my stepmom fantasy was ruined. Like, the stepmom fantasy isn't enjoyable when you know both people involved. You know, that wasn't a hot ebony couple. That was Charles and Joy making love. It was like hard transitioning from a college lifestyle to being at home. Like, every day me and my friends would blunt cruise in cemeteries. It was like the greatest thing ever. Now I had to hotbox in my driveway. Like, every day I'd come home, smoke in my car, walk right past my parents without making eye contact. And my dad was a cop, but he was super naive, so every time we have a conversation, he would tell me I look tired. He's like, dude, we just played Madden for 5 hours. We haven't done that since I was a kid. Like, I didn't even run a play. I just had to ask coach option every single down. And I guess I reeked the weed one evening because, like, one morning I woke up from a text from my stepmom and said, Aaron, I want you to stop smoking weed. I want you to grow up and become a good person. And I was like, hey, I'm going to stop having sex while I'm home. It's past quiet hours. Your roommate's trying to study. It's hard doing with all those ghost noises you're making. I hate when black parents name their kids after things they'll never have. You know, Mercedes, or Lexus, or Justice. Yeah, my dad didn't find that joke funny because he's a cop. So I'm black and blue without the abuse. It was law and order every day in my household. So you have this good cop, black cop dilemma going on. It's hard saying fuck the police when I'm on my dad's insurance until I'm 26. I can't say blue lives matter because being a cop is a choice. So someone can literally stop being a cop anytime they want. But having medical benefits reflected also. I think white women have appropriated stereotypes that minorities never wanted. Like being teen moms. Like, teenage pregnancy was frowned upon until MTV made a show about it. Teen Mom's been on for 10 plus seasons. It's one of the only shows that nobody will ask for more diversity on. Because there's no way to add in diversity on Teen Mom as a white person without sounding racist. They completely changed the narrative of the show. Like, imagine a white person walking to a board meeting like, hey, I think we're going to take the show in a new direction. I'm going to step down from my position. Teen Mom's not going to be called Baby Mom, and it's going to follow 5 single black females as they raise future first-round draft picks. Executive produced by Tyler Perry. Guys, good enough for Pete.
Aaron Bell, everybody, our first round draft pick. Pharmacy Coffee.